Ladies and gents, we're here experiencing a traditional East German game in the Dritte Liga, Germany's third division. Two clubs rich in history, but today, or next should I say, we're off for a massive contrast because we're seeing an East German club incredibly disliked. Disliked would probably be a polite way of describing RB Leipzig. We know they're Germany's most hated club, maybe even the most hated club in Europe, maybe the world, and we know why. So I don't want to do the typical YouTuber thing and in this video dwell on why they're hated. We know in order to preserve German football culture, the reasons why it's so good, the reasons why I travel each and every month to Germany, in order to preserve what is great about German football. We've had protests ever since RB Leipzig began in 2009, but today they come up against Eintracht Frankfurt, a club many people consider to have some of the best fans in the Bundesliga, so a contrast. But both clubs are fighting at the top of the table. Can they upset the current champs, Leverkusen, the dominance of Bayern? And let's see for ourselves what it's really like at the world's most hated football club. Let's head to the arena and see it for ourselves. Let's go. Right then, ladies and gents, we are on our way to the very popular Red Bull Arena. Of course, we've got to watch Leipzig at some point. This season, I'm aiming to get to every Bundesliga stadium, so if we are to come to Leipzig at least once to the Red Bull Arena, what better time to come than today for the tasty game between RB Leipzig and Eintracht Frankfurt. Now, are we going the right way? I think we're going the right way. Now, everyone normally wants to turn up here and talk about the same old stuff, how again everyone hates RB and the reasons for it, and how they avoid 50+1 and everything wrong with modern football, most of which I agree with. But let's keep it today about the game. Let's keep it positive. I'm not going to be kissing Red Bull's ass by any means, but I could do with a Red Bull because I'm absolutely knackered. We've just come from Cottbus. It is nice, though, isn't it?
Let us know. Continues. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now, cause it's bad boy for life.
Is it ground?
Ground. Yeah. Right then guys, as a lot of you know already, the current Red Bull Arena was built within the old East German Central Stadion. It was basically the Wembley, the Olympia Stadion of East Germany. The banks, the curves, were all along here, quite far away from the pitch, and of course, they just built the ground inside the old stadium.
We can't be stopped now, cause it's bad boy for life.
offside. I know these guys, Frankfurt fans, are responsible. They're really loud. What a game. I said I was never going to watch another Manchester derby, and I thought I'd casually look at the score, and United are bloody won. If United are shit, what does that make Manchester City? Wow. Anyway, obviously I don't like Premier League anymore, so German football. A really good first half. As I said, let's not get too into the controversy. Let's just focus on the game from a neutral perspective. An incredible game. I'll be honest, as an Englishman, this stadium, this is my first time inside what was the Central Stadion. It reminds me of Wembley. It's the red seats.
Wir möchten uns natürlich gerne für euren Support bedanken.
Did I say that?
RB Leipzig!
Eintracht Frankfurt.
Danke!
Defender scored, 2-1.
Okay then guys, let's reflect on what I've learned from this video. Now I've made notes, and the first thing I thought is there's a lot of things they're doing well. Don't hate on me for that. There's a lot of things that if you were a tourist and you're just rocking up and you want some entertainment, maybe you're just a casual football fan, you're going to enjoy the food was good, you're going to enjoy the lovely arena. Obviously it's built beautifully inside the old Central Stadion. I mean, the seats are fairly comfortable, they've got high backs, they're not too close together. It's definitely a pleasant experience. I've noticed that the general age or fan base tends to be a little bit older in Leipzig. It's different probably for the other Leipzig clubs, but that's one thing I've noticed. I feel like RB Leipzig would fit so much better in the Premier League, or obviously the MLS. They've got Red Bull New York. In the Bundesliga, they are just sticking out like a sore thumb. They really don't fit in to German football culture whatsoever, hence the protests, hence the incredible disliking of RB Leipzig. So if they were in the Premier League, I don't think they would be popular by any means in terms of the other fan bases, but yes, maybe more so in England, who knows. Again, the stadium itself, it is impressive as you make your way towards the stadium off the tram. We saw that strobe lighting. It really is visually striking. Again, the stadium's beautiful. So although technically I am a tourist, I am also a football purist. I don't just come for comfort, I come because I want to experience real culture. And of course, RB Leipzig don't really offer that. They're a new club, started in 2009 by a company. And again, let's not go down too many of the negatives, but 50+1, the rule German football is built around in like the Bundesliga, Zweite Bundesliga and so on. Of course, it's built by the fans. The clubs have worked hard, and RB have took the spot of a club who have rich history and so on. That's what fans are a little bit salty about. But again, they could do so much right. They could feed starving babies, as I put on here. They could offer warmth and shelter to the homeless. They would still be Germany's most hated club because of the foundations the club was built on. Unfair advantages, other clubs struggling from the east. Their neighbours, Lok Leipzig, Chemie Leipzig, struggling in a regional Liga, Germany's 4th tier. I've got divided opinions on the fans. Now, the ones I spoke to on the tram and so on are really friendly and welcoming. Again, I mentioned that the fan base tends to be a little bit older, but they've really bought in to the Red Bull brand, completely merched up. I didn't really see any fans without RB Leipzig merch on. Now, whether that's because, again, of the former DDR, because things were a lot more restricted in the old East German days when the countries were divided in two. There wasn't the commercialism there is now. So maybe it's like a piece of shiny foil to a magpie. Maybe it's attractive to them because they didn't get to experience that in their youth. Leipzig being a big city, again, with 4th division clubs, fans that are quite rowdy. It allows families to safely go to watch football with their children. There was definitely a gap in the market that Red Bull of course, I say exploited, they have exploited, but they're offering something to those fans that want that sort of thing. So again, I'm not trying to big up RB by any means. The fans did catch me by surprise in terms of how passionate they were. I'm not sure the name of their ends, but very, very loud heading into the game. I've been told that that isn't always the case when they're facing smaller clubs, but the fact they were facing Frankfurt, the Ultras were up for it. But they were a lot more involved in the chants and singing and the emotions than I thought they would be. Frankfurt fans speak for themselves, really. They were incredible. Despite losing the game, they were loud throughout, and I really am looking forward to going to Deutsche Bank Park, I think, is what it's known for sponsorship reasons. I'm really looking forward to checking out the home of Eintracht Frankfurt next month for a massive game against, any guesses? Huge game next month, and we will be there experiencing it for the channel. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. I hope I've not got too much hate for going to the home of RB Leipzig. As I said, I want to tick off each and every Bundesliga stadium this season, so I thought it was a great opportunity to check off Leipzig. Like the video if you like the video, and I'll see you in another video like this. Auf Wiedersehen.